my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and supporting my channel is very easy. Just like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or click on the notification bell of when you would like to be notified of when a new video drops. And I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Earth Alchemy Oracle. Cards to connect to the wisdom of plants and crystals. And this deck was created by Katie Jane Wright and illustrated by Nikki Strange. And it was published by Watkins Publishing, released May 3rd of 2022, and it retailed at that time for $24.99. You might be able to find it cheaper since it has been out for a while. I really like the box on the outside, and the dimensions of the box is 5 1/4 height, across is 3.75, and the width is 1.41, and it has thumb indents. Titles are on all the sides, which I'm really happy about, because no matter how I stack it, I can tell what deck it is. Okay, and on the back it says connect to the magic of the earth. You've got some teaser cards. This powerful and beautiful deck is a portal to inner healing, love, and connection. Each colorful card is infused with crystals, plants, trees, flowers, and the sacred language of light, as intuited by Katie Jane Wright. Plants represent growth, flowers, discovery, crystals, depth. Together they hold the keys to help you dive deeper to past lives, unite with the elements and the energy of inner earth. And then we have a little blurb for each of the two, and they've got their websites, which I will link into the description below. And you got your retail. All right, so open it up, and we have this lovely little guidebook. And I am not a fan of these types of card holders because, as you can see, they're going to be noisy. So we will explore this guidebook, and as you can see, it's going to be kind of difficult if you're putting your fingers in. As you can see, I have fat fingers, so a little difficult for me, so I have to pretty much just kind of toss them out. And this is not removable unless you rip it out. So yeah, it's the one thing I don't like about this deck is the card holder. All right, so the cards themselves are smaller than a tarot card, and they are wider though. And the dimensions of the card are 4 1/2 height, across is 3 inches, and the width of the deck is 3/4 of an inch. And if you're using reversals, they will be revealed from the artwork on the back. And there are 50 cards. And Katie's other decks, Spirit Animal Wisdom and Songs of the Stone Oracle, and she has a new one coming out in June of this year called Earth Song Oracle. All right, so let's go ahead and explore this deck. And as you can see, it has the whatever they've put. They have cacao, and I cannot pronounce this crystal name, and then the keyword, and then the element, and what it represents. Okay, so there's no numbers. And the artwork is unusual. I haven't seen too many decks with this kind of artwork. It is colorful. Yeah, I do believe this is a good deck if you're wanting to explore certain crystals and plants. This could give you a focus card, and you could journal it, and you could draw the picture of it if you're a good artist. I am sadly not. And I do apologize if you hear snoring in the background. That is my pupper, and she is a Velcro dog. And if you have a Velcro dog, not much more needs to be said. And she likes to be in the room with me when I'm doing these videos. So I do apologize. Okay, so that is all of the cards. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this guidebook. Okay, we have the content page. And a little dedication to the earth. And an introduction from Katie Jane and Nikki. And I will let you pause that and read that at your leisure. Okay. And then we have a ceremony for awakening the magic of the deck. And this is a recommendation. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But sometimes creators like to suggest certain things to do before you start reading with the deck. And then we have working with the medicine of the deck. And you can also do this if you wish. And they suggest you hold the deck to your heart and set your intent. And this, this you're gonna do anyway. Because whenever I know, I would really be surprised if nobody ever, when they got their deck, opened it up and just looked through the cards. This is doing a little deeper dive, I guess you could call it, into the cards. And they're suggesting you just spend a little time with it and getting to know the cards individually. Just kind of immerse yourself into each card. And then we have the symbols, which right here, the golden keys. And these are the different elements. And you can use them or not. I mean, it's totally up to you if you want to use the elements associated with. They do suggest to keep an eye on them, though, because if this element is showing up repeatedly, it may be that your body may need more of that element. And then goes into the colors. And just ways that you can work with the colors in the decks. And you can pause that and read that at your leisure. And she just gives a little warning. Don't ingest any of the plants unless you're working with a trained professional, and crystals are not used in place of any medical advice. They can heal, they can be used for healing, I should say, but if you're having something like a mental health issue or physical ailment, always go see the appropriate physician for those. Then we have your card layouts, and we have a daily medicine, focus crystal chakra spread, past, present, and future spread, elements of change spread, earth dragon grounding spread, and an air dragon elevating and expanding consciousness spread. And then we go into the cards themselves. And then we have the title of the card. There's no picture of the card. What's on the card. And then the bottom of it that you've seen. And then it tells you the different element and gives you just the background of it and what the card is about. And when there are the plant and crystal, they give you the meanings of them and how they work together. And that's basically what's in the guidebook. And they do that for each card. And then in the back, we have acknowledgements and little blurbs about both of them. And then a couple pages for notes if you ever want to use for notes. And then a publishing place, and where you can sign up for their mailing list and their socials if you would like to check them out. All right, so let's go into shuffling. These are thick. They're on the thick side, so they might take a little time. Maybe they'll soften and be more flexible than what they're, but they're not too bad for shuffling. So you can do the rifle, you can do the overhand shuffle. Both of them are pretty good. Side shuffle might prove to be a little difficult until they get flexible. If they do, don't know. Okay, or you can spread them out on your table. Look at that, fan, or you can just have them cover your table. And there's no right or wrong way to shuffle your cards. Don't let anybody tell you that there's a certain way you should shuffle. Shuffle them how you feel. All right, so let's go ahead and see what message wants to pop up. Oh, my favorite crystal. I love this crystal. I have. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. The blue in it. Yeah, I love that. That's my favorite crystal. So we have the labradorite and blue lotus flower and psychic gifts. And let's see, what element does it represent? Air. Wise sage, awareness, call to action. Okay, so unfortunately these are not numbered. So you have to kind of, and they're not alphabetized either. So you have to kind of go through the list. And, oh, of course, it's the last one. 118. Okay. Labradorite. Labradorite is an excellent psychic protector stone. Her energy is like a mystic, wise woman who wants to teach you how to protect and shield your energy whilst keeping your psychic senses open. Her energy wishes to open and enhance the third eye, bringing past life wisdom to the surface and moving with you through spirit and guardian places of existence between worlds, then transporting you in a safe and grounded way into the present. She has this empowering fire that hovers around the edge of your inner knowing as it rises, lighting the way, and she encourages you with excitement as you reclaim this wisdom as your own. She wishes it to be known that she applies to the wisdom within you and your ancestors, helping you to tap in all that is stored data into your cells. She is also speaking to your inner wild woman. This part of you is a fierce mother, medicine woman / man, dark goddess, warrior woman. She wishes for you to dance around the fire with her, reclaiming those aspects of yourself to lift and empower you forward. You are needed. You are needed for service, however big or small. Your words, actions, and thoughts are needed. It is time for action. She comes to you as a brave leader and teacher at this time. Protecting is in her nature. You have nothing to fear with Labradorite at your side. Wearing or carrying it allows your magical powers to surface. One of her biggest properties is that of protection. But she says there is so much more to her. Through this card, she speaks of reconnection with aspects of yourself, retrieving and empowering. Blue lotus flower, and there is the scientific name for the plant. Blue lotus flower's medicine comes to pair with labradites in the third eye to bring openness, elevation, and awareness to the subtle energies around you. Its energy will travel up your third eye to your crown to bring expansion to the higher mind, to expand your intuition. Its blue petals wish to reach into your third eye and bring ancient spiritual knowledge to the surface. Where labradite supports psychic development and opening of gifts, blue lotus flower will energize the higher chakras and lift awareness up into them so you can connect to the divine, to higher frequencies and enlightened, connected way of being and understanding. Her medicine dances between worlds with you, bringing an altered sense of awareness. She will bring you into a meditative state. Even dream time becomes more vivid, colorful, and lifelike. All right, so that is the card, and that is all I have for this deck. Let me know what you think about it. If you purchased it, how is it working for you? Good or bad? Interested? And maybe what you would say to a person who is interested in buying it. Good or bad? Comments are always welcome here, whether you like the deck or not. Always welcome, because you can always be helping another person, because I think people are being very mindful about their purchases lately. So once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.